A woman named Tracy, residing in Rock Hill, South Carolina, began encountering unusual incidents in her residence. One night, around 2:30 a.m., she reported hearing strange noises from the attic, accompanied by nails popping out of her ceiling. Initially attributing it to the paranormal, Tracy later discovered it was her ex-boyfriend, separated 12 years ago and recently released from prison. Upon hearing the sounds, Tracy sent her adult nephew into the attic to investigate, revealing her ex-boyfriend asleep in the back corner. Upon discovery, he hastily fled the house before the arrival of the police. Upon closer examination, law enforcement found that Tracy's ex-boyfriend had manipulated the ceiling vents to observe Tracy in her bedroom from the attic. Additionally, they discovered sonic cups filled with human waste. Notably, the only access to Tracy's attic was through the interior door, specifically in the hallway connecting her children's bedroom. The entire situation is deeply unsettling, exacerbated by the fact the man remains at large. In 2014, someone shared pictures of a room in their attic that strongly resembled a prison cell. The person claimed to have just discovered the room after moving in. The room is painted light green, has minimal lighting, and is only 4 feet tall, features a foam bed, and has a metal grate on both sides of the door. What's particularly disturbing is that the door has a lock accessible only from the outside. According to the poster, this specific part of the attic lacks nearby neighbors who could hear any cries for help from the inside. It's challenging to think of a positive purpose for this room, and given the metal grate, foam bed, and locked door, it's likely it served a troubling function. In January 2018, the Roxbury Police Station in Boston got a call from a family reporting a weird smell in their house. They said the stench had been getting worse and it became unbearable. When the police showed up, they smelled the awful stink too. After searching around, they found the body of a woman in the attic in a decomposed state. The family had no clue how the body ended up there. What makes this case especially strange is that the only way to access the attic is through the house's main bedroom. The identity of the body was never figured out, and even now, the case is still unsolved. After a group of students in Norway purchased a new house, they naturally wanted to check out everything it had to offer. While exploring the attic, it seemed like a typical space with scattered boxes and quite a bit of dust. However, one of them grew suspicious about the attic's small size compared to the rest of the house. They discovered a hidden room by knocking down one of the walls. Inside the room, there was an improvised alarm using a single light bulb, an old map of Europe, and a sign that translated to, "If you got a bad stomach, you're not allowed to enter." It's reasonable to think that the room served as a refugee bunker during World War II, though finding such a setup in your own house is quite unsettling. 4 college students had recently settled into their new place for the semester, eager to check out every room, including the attic. However, their excitement turned to concern when they discovered it wasn't empty. To their surprise, they stumbled upon a Grim Reaper decoration, giving off Halloween vibes. The reason behind the house owner leaving it in the attic remains a mystery. Even though it's just a decoration, the fact that it was left behind adds an eerie touch to the situation. As the students dealt with the supervising appearance of the Grim Reaper, they started wondering about the intentions of the person who lived there before. The eerie mix of academic studies and spooky decorations created an interesting atmosphere. Even though the decoration was whimsical, finding it unexpectedly sparked their curiosity, leading them to uncover the hidden parts of the house's history. 10-year-old Alex Kettler was an ordinary child in 2013. During a routine visit to his grandmother's house, Alex, feeling bored, decided to explore the attic. After a few minutes, he discovered a peculiar-looking case. Upon closer inspection, Alex opened the case to find a lifeless body inside. He promptly informed his family about his discovery, leaving them horrified. As it turned out, the container was a sarcophagus tomb from Egypt containing a mummified body. The mummified remains were transported to a hospital in Berlin. Experts speculate that the finding is either a genuine mummy or, if not, an exceptionally accurate imitation. In January 2016, Virginia law enforcement was summoned to examine an unoccupied duplex in a locality recognized for significant gang presence. Regrettably, upon reaching the scene, they discovered the deceased remains of a child situated in the attic of the duplex. The duration the body had been there remains uncertain, and furthermore, as of now, the identity of the deceased has not been established. What particularly troubles me is the assertion of neighbor Deborah Plume, stating that no one had occupied the second floor of the building for several months leading up to the distressing revelation. In March 2014, a distress call alerted the police to the discovery of 4 live hand grenades in an attic in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. This alarming find occurred as a family sifted through old Army uniforms, causing understandable distress as they grasped the potential danger. Responding swiftly, the Milwaukee Bomb Squad successfully detonated the grenades, averting any harm and ensuring the safety of the community. The incident prompted heightened awareness within the community about the unexpected hazards concealed in seemingly ordinary spaces.